Sir, up to this we covered polymorphism, next inheritance, encapsulation, right? These are three things by default considered, yeah, three building blocks of object-oriented programming. Just observe that. Sir, here, if you consider OOPS concept, the best, topmost concepts are, one is encapsulation. Just we discussed already. Encapsulation, data hiding, abstraction, encapsulation. This is one group we covered. And then the next group we discussed, sir, inheritance. Are you getting? The next group, inheritance. Now, the next one what we covered, sir, polymorphism. Are you getting? The next group what we discussed, polymorphism, right? Now, take a bit very special care. These three concepts of OOPS is called three pillars of OOPS, sir. Three pillars of object-oriented programming. Pillars, three main important concept of object-oriented programming is these three things, right? Sir, now under encapsulation, data hiding, abstraction. So here what things we discussed, sir? The data variables declared the private. Outside person should not access our data directly. Next, in the case of abstraction, hiding internal implementation. So outside person doesn't aware our internal implementation, how we implemented, right? So this group always talks about one very important word, security. Are you getting? What is the main purpose of encapsulation? Is security, biggest advantage, right? Next, inheritance, right? What is the biggest advantage of inheritance? Sir, are you getting? We can extend existing functionality with some more extra functionality. Next, whatever methods present inside parent class automatically available to the child, we are not required to rewrite. Correct or not? Whatever methods available inside parent automatically available to child class, we are not required to rewrite. Sir, this concept is nothing but reusability. Are you getting? Code reusability is the biggest advantage of inheritance concept. Remember that. Next, what is the last concept, sir? Do you know what is the last we covered? Polymorphism. Under polymorphism, overloading concept, overriding concept, data hiding concept, like multiple things we covered, right? Okay. Sir, polymorphism, the biggest advantage is same method, multiple implementations. Same method, multiple argument types. So programmer having more flexibility because of this polymorphism concept. Are you getting? So here the biggest advantage the programmer is going to get, flexibility, sir. Flexibility. Sir, same name, same method and name he can use for different type of arguments. Are you getting? Same method and name he can use for different type of argument. What is this concept? Overloading. Next, same method in parent, one type of implementation. The same method in child, another type of implementation. What is this concept, sir? This concept itself is nothing but what? Overriding. Are you getting? Similarly, here observe. Same reference. Sir, parent reference can be used to hold child object. Parent reference can be used to hold child object. It is also same reference, any child object you can hold. It is also polymorphism only. Sir, best example, if you consider, best example, if you consider list collections concept. Have a look once. Collection, under that list is there. Under this list, array list, linked list, vector, and then stack is there, sir. Now observe, list L is equal to, you can use new array list, list L is equal to, you can use a new linked list, new vector, new stack. Sir, same reference, same parent reference, but any child class object you can take. It is also polymorphism only, right? So more flexibility the programmer is going to get because of polymorphism, right? Are you able to understand? So which three concepts are called three pillars of object oriented programming? One is encapsulation, inheritance, polymorphism. Encapsulation talks about security, inheritance talks about reusability, and polymorphism talks about flexibility. You people should be aware these three things are called three pillars of object oriented programming. Clear, right?